come alive. Higher heights I'm reaching alive. Fire for God, I'm steaming alive. Everybody feeling alive. Cause the spirit feeling alive. Get your healing and come alive. God not dead, my youth, him alive. Visions and dreaming, come alive.
I gotta say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever in the world you are, you're tuned to Love 101 FM, the family station. And you're out alive 1 to 5 on the family station. Love 101. Hey, I am Sara-Ann, the chirpy one, keeping you company today. Inside Alive 1 to 5. Hey, we're live on Facebook and also live on YouTube at Love 101 FM at Jamaica. Sign on, rock on, roll on, jump on, whatever you got to do, just ensure that you are on the live. As you come on here, remember to share the live and also comment so I know that you're here. My peeps on WhatsApp, I see you guys, but I want you to jump onto Facebook or YouTube. Why do you do that? I want to say good afternoon to my friends listening to us on the FM band 101.1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. My friends listening online at www.love101.org. Or if you're listening to us via the app that you have downloaded from the Google Play Store or the Apple Store, a very good afternoon to ya. It's a Wow Wednesday, World of Worship Wednesday. How we gonna praise the Lord up in here? Today you'll be inspired, informed, entertained, and engaged. And I gotta say good afternoon to the drivers. Just reminding you, remember your indicators as you drive today. Yeah. Healthcare workers, good afternoon. Yeah. What's up, what's up? Hats off to you guys. Solid listeners, ardent listeners, good afternoon. I got everybody, employees, employers. Yeah, everybody. Now in a moment, I'll bring you highlights from the news. 145 mental exercise. The rollover edition. 2 o'clock prayer blast with evangelist Brenton Barrett of the Anglican Church. 2:15 we feature Brandon Lake as our worship artist of the day. 3 o'clock Drama House, a rebroadcast of season 2, episode 11, titled Canceling the Jury. So if you missed it last week, here's a chance. We're having the rebroadcast. And those who I didn't get to get their comments last week, you can put in your 2 cents this week. 3:45 celebrations. At that time, you sent me your birthdays and anniversary greetings. 4 o'clock, the Small People Show with Auntie Galeen. 4:30 Youth Sounds. Then 4:55, we wrap it all up inside Alive 1 to 5 on the family station, Love 101. Now it's time for highlights from the news at this time. Now, churches to pray for Jamaica amid bloodletting. The Jamaica Umbrella Groups of Churches, JUGC, says the present levels of crime and violence in the country, particularly the high numbers of murders, are unacceptable to the church and all law-abiding citizens of this nation. The JUGC, in a statement earlier today, said it stands firmly against all forms of crime and violence and has resolved to provide solutions which will help to transform communities into safe spaces of peace, harmony, unity, and peace. In addition, the JUGC said it recognized the widespread need for the churches to be places to which people can go for relief and strength. Yeah, church is definitely against that. It's too much now. It's really too much. Now, Daddy Plea Don't set hurdles to paternity leave. Sociologist urges as government announces entitlement boon. University of the West Indies lecturer Dr. Herbert Gill is insisting that paternity leave for public sector workers not be compromised by unwildly middle class makers, or that unwildly middle class markers. It should be purely based on an employee fathering a newborn, he said. Full stop, nothing else. Paternity leave is expected to be introduced for the first time in the public service for a specific time and on specific terms to be finalized, Clark said. He said mothers generally need 6 months with a newborn and noted that several developed countries, the government pays for half of that. Ooh. He said that the extension to 90 days would meet international standards. Concomitantly, the lecturer, who has long advocated for paternity leave, wants a 2-month break for fathers. The time, Gale argued, would allow fathers to adequately support mothers who are vulnerable during the period. And yes, we need, I don't know why I'm saying we, but yes, they need to go ahead and support their wives or their wives after they have given birth. The wives after they have given birth. So fathers definitely need to be there to say, rub our feet or something or help with the baby or it's hard when you get a newborn. I'm assuming it must be hard, your behavior, your duties and everything changes, right? If you were a late riser, you have to wake up early, and then whatever time the baby wakes, you have to wake up as well. So it's good that the father as well, hopefully, yeah, will be there to support and say, honey, let's take turns, right? Right. In other news, Bahamas records first malaria case in more than a decade. More than 10 years after reporting a case of local transmission, health authorities are confirming that a Bahamian national who recently traveled to West Africa has tested positive for malaria. In a statement, the Ministry of Health and Wellness said the patient affected is a Bahamian male in his mid 30s who traveled to West Africa and is receiving treatment in a private facility, and a full recovery is expected. The Ministry of Health and Wellness said it has activated its tracing and surveillance teams in light of this confirmation and will provide updates to the public should they become necessary. Finally, I don't know what's happening here. Sri Lanka president flees the country amid economic crisis. The president of Sri Lanka fled the country early this morning, slipping away in the middle of the night, only hours before he was to step down amid a devastating economic crisis that has triggered severe shortages of food and fuel. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa, his wife, and 2 bodyguards left aboard a Sri Lankan Air Force plane. My goodness. Wow. Now, Rajapaksa had agreed to resign under pressure. And the Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe said he would leave once a new government was in place. So he had agreed rather to resign under pressure. But can you imagine? Can you imagine what's happening here? And those are the highlights from the news at this time, Wednesday, July 13, 2022. We trust that you were, as usual, informed. And there are still water shortages. Yeah, people are still without water. Areas are still being affected. So I'm just urging you to store up your water if you can. You go home and you have water, store up water. Let's see now. Now, today is the 13th, and in St. Catherine, NWC says disruption in water supply for Helsha customer, and completion time by 4 p.m. So you guys are probably out of water already, but NWC says you guys should be back with your regular supply of water by 4 p.m. Westmoreland scheduled maintenance work to affect operation at Bulstrode Treatment Plant. Areas affected: Grange Hill, Burnt Savannah, Tollgate, Alma, Paul Island, Fuller's Field, Little London, Glasgow, Herring Peace, Broughton, and New Hope. Work period that started from Monday and it will go until Friday, the 15th of July. Store water for use. Westmoreland peeps, store water. Also in St. James, emergency leak repair impacting water supply. I don't understand. It's like the whole country. So this will affect, let me see now, Gloucester Avenue, Jimmy Cliff Boulevard in Montego Bay, and restoration time will be 4 p.m. today. So customer on Gloucester Avenue or Jimmy Cliff Boulevard in Montego Bay, St. James. Yeah, that will happen. I think I got everybody so far. Yeah, store water for you, children of God. Clarendon, you guys are still being affected. So that is Woodhall, Turners, and Environs in Clarendon. It didn't say when you guys will get back water, but just store water for that time, all right? Well, St. Elizabeth, you as well. My goodness, it's like the whole country. St. Elizabeth, just store water, okay? Store water. Affected areas in St. Elizabeth. Areas served by Southampton, High Lift, Southampton, Northampton, Top Burnt Ground, Leeds, Seven Corner, Waterloo. Area served by Old Pepper Pump Station, Pepper, Newcastle, Lucky Valley, Runit, Fanfiland, hope I got that right, Rosamond, Goshen, Bungo Hill, Content, Wilton. This is for St. Elizabeth. Also, Bogue Production Well. So that's Bogue, Cabbage Valley, Elim, 2 Mile Wood, Vrays River, Georges Valley, E3 Road, Grosmond, Wilton, and Ear House. I have other areas. It's like the whole of St. Elizabeth. Just store water. Well, that's all the time I have for that. Just continue to store water, okay? This is very important. Good afternoon to all my friends on Facebook and also on YouTube. I really have to do the water thing because it's very important. So just afternoon to everybody who came on. Afternoon, we do this every weekday, Monday to Friday, 1 p.m. Ensure that you're always signed on. It's now time for the music on a Wow Wednesday.
It's Carrio Young. Sara-Ann is here. I have been waiting for so long. Welcome the chirpy one. Her presence electrifies everyone. My mother's listening too. She said she feels like she's 21. What? I know that's what she does to you. Such a great spirit, plays in the spirit too. So expect a miracle. Anything's possible. Now that Sarah's playing, ooh, You will be just fine. Your soul will feel so alive with whatever Sarah's playing. Oh, yeah. Everybody have to know. Everybody needs to know. Yeah. Everybody has to know. Oh yeah. The one that will listen to is Sara-Ann on the radio. Tell a neighbor. Everybody needs to know. Tell your friend. Everybody has to know. Tell a brother. The one that will listen to is Sara-Ann. Everybody has to know. Everybody needs to know. Tell your neighbor. Everybody has to know. Tell your friend. The one that will listen to is Sara-Ann. What else you gonna do? There is absolutely nothing else to do. Cause there's no one else. Hey, that's Sara. When Sara-Ann is on air, I can feel the difference. I can feel the spirit moving and I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy. Well, what do you know? Life can be difficult, but it's the chirpy one, and you can be happy. Yeah, you can be happy. Oh yeah. No, you can be happy. Oh yeah, happy. The one that will listen to Sara-Ann.